Good evening and welcome to Pakistan Today News from our London studio. I'm Chris Taylor. The Foreign Office of Pakistan says the existing security arrangement with Afghanistan can no longer be considered effective, citing the continued rise in terrorism-linked attacks from Afghan soil. Officials clarified that the understanding was never a full ceasefire between the two states, but was intended to prevent Afghan-based militant groups, including the TTP, from carrying out assaults inside Pakistan. Islamabad warns it cannot remain optimistic about the credibility of the arrangement unless militant activity stops altogether. Tensions flared in Parliament today as members of the Senate Subcommittee on Communications confronted senior officials of the National Highway Authority. Lawmakers accused the NHA of corruption, nepotism, and serious mismanagement in major highway projects, including those under the Karak corridor. Concerns escalated when senators revealed that contracts had been awarded to a blacklisted firm. And with key NHA officials absent and documents missing, one member even demanded that any guilty officials be hung at D Chowk if wrongdoing is confirmed. Federal Minister for IT and Telecom, Shahza Fatima Khawaja, says Pakistan's new Cybersecurity Act 2025 marks a major step forward for national digital security. The legislation will form the National Cybersecurity Authority, tasked with coordinating threat intelligence and incident response nationwide. Expansion of PKCERT and the development of secure digital infrastructure under the Digital Economy Enhancement Project are expected to improve the country's resilience against cyber attacks. The government has expressed what it calls cautious optimism about Pakistan's economic trajectory, despite mixed results across major sectors. Authorities report that public debt fell by 1.371 trillion rupees, marking the first quarterly decline in 5 years. Industrial activity and large-scale manufacturing show signs of recovery, yet fiscal pressures remain high. Revenue growth continues to lag behind expenditures, agricultural output is uneven, and the current account deficit has surged more than 250% compared with the same period last year. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has directed officials to provide significant tax relief for salaried workers beginning in the next fiscal year. The Federal Board of Revenue confirms that the process of revising tax brackets is underway and that the government also plans to gradually reduce and eventually abolish the super tax on large corporations to encourage more investment. The FBR adds that these reforms depend heavily on improved tax compliance and a broader taxpayer base, warning that the level of relief will vary according to enforcement. Rana Sanaullah has ignited fresh controversy by urging Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Chief Minister Sohail Afridi to stage a hunger strike outside jail until he dies in Imran Khan's love, demanding authorities allow a meeting with the imprisoned former prime minister. He criticized the government for lacking the moral courage to present Imran Khan in court and questioned why PTI leaders remain prohibited from seeing him. The remarks come as the KP chief minister and party supporters continue to push for clarity on Imran Khan's health and visitation rights after a recent denied jail visit. 3 Pakistani citizens, Asghar Ali, Ramzan, and Mohammed Idris, have returned home after completing long prison sentences in India, crossing the Wagah border to an emotional reunion with family members. For more on this, we go live to our Punjab correspondent, Drake Rowland, who is at Wagah border. Drake, what's the latest?
Chris, the return of these 3 men has been met with visible relief and gratitude here at Wagah. Pakistani officials say the release followed extensive diplomatic engagement, particularly because some detainees had served significantly longer than their original sentences. Families waited for hours, many overcome with emotion as the men crossed back into Pakistan. The High Commission in New Delhi says it will continue pursuing the cases of remaining Pakistani nationals detained in India, especially those who have completed their terms. Authorities here emphasize that today's return is a milestone, but much work remains.
That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Chris Taylor.